What's up, everybody? Old man boxing. Why take me a little break? I was listening to the Deontay Wilder and what his dude named Dominic Breazeale interview, well, press conference, and hey yo, Wilder, man, yo, for real, hey yo, be easy, Wilder, be easy, man. Yo, but you know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping that Wilder lives up to the hype of his name that everybody has given him, except for us real fans. I hope that he does windmill Dominic Breazeale, catch him on his chin and knock him flat the hell out. I hope that he does do that. I hope that he does the most unorthodox punch you've ever seen in your entire life. I hope Deontay Wilder do all that just to show that he's having fun with it again. You know what I'm saying? That this dude right here, who ain't built like that, let me clown this dude and then show him skill all while you clowning him. I hope Deontay Wilder do that. I hope Wilder gets it in his head that, okay, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tag jab his ass, swap back. You know what I'm saying? And then when he least expect it, I'm just gonna windmill him right up under his chin, boom, right in his jaw. You know what I'm saying? Look, Wilder, I hope you do that. Because there's so much noise being talked about how Wilder fights. He don't have any style, he don't have this, he don't have that, yada yada yada, but yet he's knocking all you dudes out. And then Dominic Breazeale had a nerve to call him, he called Wilder a bum. And then he made light of the fact that he fought AJ. Did you make light of the fact that you got your ass beat by AJ? And AJ has avoided Wilder ever since, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, he been avoiding Wilder forever. Just ducking him. You know, but I hope Wilder does. I hope Wilder comes out and do some of the wildest, like, okay, I'm gonna stick one hand behind me. I'm just gonna bring it like windmill the hell out of you when you least expect it. Just wham, like double whammy him, you know what I'm saying? Just bam, clock him right on the temple. You know what I'm saying? Just to live up to that, just to fool with these cats. That's what I would do. If I had that kind of athleticism, you know what I'm saying? That reach, that height, that power, and I know I can do what I want. Do what I want. Especially after y'all sat up there and talk noise. Oh, watch this. And then here's another thing. I left a comment over there on the, what was that, Showtimes. After they had the thing, I left a regular comment. Hey, you got these dudes who come up there and they talking about, because I said something about AJ ducking Wilder. No, my bad. I made light of the fact that they talk about that in that same timeline on Showtime's page. People were saying that Wilder is ducking AJ for taking this fight on Showtime when he could have made $40 million twice or whatever it was to fight to fight on DAZN. Well, I do remember AJ ducked like mad. So look, let's not even go there. But I do remember this heavyweight that they've been calling old for the longest time, named Luis Ortiz, who was a mandatory for Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua using every piece that he can to avoid him, and he did. He ducked him. And then this guy comes up and says, no, he didn't duck him, is because this is his, look, I don't care what you say, look, he was a mandatory for one of Joshua's belts. Luis Ortiz was a mandatory for one of Joshua's belts. And I believe it was the WBA. I believe it was that one. Whatever one it was. He was the mandatory for that belt. and still hasn't fought AJ. So don't tell me that Anthony Joshua is not ducking. Anthony Joshua even ducked Dillian White. They could have made that fight happen. They could have gave Dillian White what he wanted. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. Why y'all just be and then try to justify? You cannot justify something that is written. This is all over the place that I'm telling you. Luis Ortiz was a mandatory for one of Anthony Joshua's belts. Period, point blank. It's been like 2 years or something, a year and a half, something like that. Why that fight ain't happened? So regardless of how y'all try to justify it, when you got a mandatory for something, you supposed to fight him sometime in that area. After you fight whoever, the title defense or whatever, after you do that, what does mandatory mean to you guys? Golly, I mean, especially over there in the UK, you dudes supposed to be the English masters, but yet you come up with an excuse for the word mandatory. I bet you if your job said you have a mandatory meeting, your ass know what it mean. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Yo, your boss call you, say, look, you need to get here. It's mandatory. Your ass gonna be right on over there. So look, don't give me this crap about you not knowing what mandatory means. Mandatory means mandatory regardless of what other crap you try to put in between. It is what it is. And the man, Anthony Joshua, ducked Luis Ortiz. Period, point blank. There's no ifs, no ands, or buts about it. But anyway, let me go ahead and get back to what I was talking about. I say I done went all everywhere. Well, you know what I'm saying? And look, Dominic Breazeale, he's a tall guy. He's a rangy guy, but Dominic Breazeale just don't have. He's. You know who would make him and Chris Arreola make a very good fight. Him and Chris Arreola make a good fight. Their styles, to me, they kind of remind me of each other. I mean, there's differences, but when I look at Dominic Breazeale, I look at a tall version of Chris Arreola, except with whatever differences Breazeale have. I haven't really paid him any mind. I've looked at maybe like 3 of his fights, seen what I needed to see, and he's in that category. He's not in the. He's not in Tyson Fury category. He's not in the Wilder category. He's not even in the AJ category, apparently. But I'm just saying, but he's in that Chris Arreola category. Not that, and this is no disrespect to Arreola, but Arreola is not an A-class elite fighter. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna. Now, I ain't gonna lie. He did whoop that dude ass in that last fight. Forgot who it was we fought, but whooped that ass. It was some undefeated fighter, some young guy coming up, some undefeated guy, and Chris Arreola whooped that ass. Anyway, let me stop. Dominic Breazeale, I see him getting knocked out in about. I give him about 7, 8 rounds, maybe 9. Could be wrong, but I give it around. I say 8, 9 rounds, and that's it. He's gonna be done for. It could be before that, because if there's enough. I get this message. Oh Lord, ain't nothing bad to me. Sounds all good, but anyway, Old Man Boxer signing out. Peace.